Here's a look at a recap of your markets on this Wednesday, the 17th day of September. Saw a bit of trade develop in the Southern Plains today. We'll get to that shortly. Friday is the monthly cattle on feed report. Pre-report estimates for this month have the on-feed numbers at 99.1%, marketing's at 87.1%, and the placement number at 91%. In Texas, we saw a bit of fed cattle trade develop today. 1,257 head reported, all at $239. That would be $1 lower than last week. Other regions really not tested. Nothing in Kansas so far. Nebraska reported one load, 40 head. Iowa reported 140 head. It was below the market there everywhere. Bids for most of the regions have been reported at $239. Asking prices still, however, at $242, so not much has developed yet. Box beef cutout values continue to fall lower. Choice closed the day at $388.18, down $4.44. Select at $366.37. That's down $6.80. Volume today, 142 loads of cuts, trimmings, and grinds. The Choice Select spread at $21.81. Feeder cattle auction day on Wednesday at the Windsor Livestock Auction. They're expecting to have about 1,200 head of feeders today, plus some cows. As of the recording of this report, looks like they're about done with the feeders and getting ready to switch to the cows there today. The steer and heifer calves stayed at $5 lower. Several loads of yearling heifers sold steady to firm. Yearling steers only lightly tested today. The steers in Windsor, medium and large ones, 400 to 500 pounds at $470 to $490, $250. 5 to 6 weights, 400 to $480. 6 to 7 weights at $390, 2.5 to $405. A few 7 to 8 weights at $350 to $400 even. The feeder heifers, medium and large ones, some 4 to 5 weights at $402.5 to $470. Some 5 to 6 weights at $390 to $420, $250. 6 to 7 weight heifers, including several pot loads, $385 to $400 even. Some 7 to 750 pound heifers, $351 to $353, with a few replacements up to $380. Taking a look at the closing futures on the Mercantile Exchange, live cattle for October down $235, $231.10. December down $247 at $232.67. February $234.35 down $265. Feeder cattle for September down $330, $355.02. October at $349.12 down $517, and November at $344.12 down $527. Lean hogs for October down a nickel, $97.32. December $87.65 down $57. February $89.70 down $50. Taking a look at the grain markets at the elevators around the state today, soybeans were steady to 6 cents lower, wheat was mixed, 5 lower to 1 higher, and corn 2 to 4 lower. Corn bids at the elevators in St. Louis, $4.24, Kansas City at $4.01. Soybean bids, St. Louis 10.17, Kansas City at $9.58. Wheat in St. Louis at $4.68, $4.78. On the Board of Trade, corn for December, 2 3/4 cents lower at $4.26 3/4. March at $4.44.5 down 2.5. May at $4.54 1/4 down 2.5. November wheat beans, 10.43 3/4 down 6. January at 10.63 down 6 1/4. March at 10.78 down 6 1/4. December wheat down 5 3/4, closing the day at 5.28 1/4. March at 5.46 1/4 down 5.5. May at 5.57 3/4 down 5 1/4. Soybean meal for October down $1.90 a ton at $283.90. Soybean oil for October down $1.45 a hundredweight at $51.24. With the Missouri Department of Agriculture, that's a recap of your markets for Wednesday. This is Helton Hancock.